Kcal News Mornings.
And good morning to you. It is Thursday, October 24th. Thanks for joining us on Kcal News at 5 a.m. I'm Chris Holmstrom.
And I'm Kalina Estrinos, and here are some of the major headlines we're following. A driver crashes after a dangerous car pursuit, and now some Montebello residents might be getting a rough start to their morning. We have more on that chaotic end ahead.
And a celebration gone out of control. East LA Dodgers fans say sheriffs acted excessively after Sunday's Dodger win. The department, however, has a different story.
See the decorations, all blue now, so I'm used to the pink. So it's really dope.
All right, and even Pink's is feeling blue. We're live at the iconic hot dog spot to show how it's transformed the restaurant to show off Dodgers fever. A hot dog sounds so good, even though it's only 5 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, I'll take one too. I'll do it the Betty White way, where you just get it plain.
Really? Nothing on it?
That's how she did it. Yeah, nothing on it.
Well,
this morning, it's 5 a.m.
Everyone, whatever floats your boat.
Whatever floats your boat. But good morning to you, Amber.
Good morning. Hey, we have some changes in our forecast.
Okay, bring it on. Yesterday was warm.
Really nice. We're going to continue that warmth, but the low clouds and fog, some of it has returned, guys. So we're getting a little closer to that big change in the forecast. Right now, here's a look at our next weather sky cam. Grab the jacket, grab the layers, just like yesterday. Cool start, and then we're going to start to see those temperatures warm up again. So this is what we're dealing with this morning. You can see visibility down to less than a mile in the Long Beach area, down to 4 miles for Carson. So we're definitely looking at the low clouds and fog returning in some spots, not everywhere, but we're definitely starting to see it kind of resurface. So this is the reason why we have a dense fog advisory until 9 a.m. this morning. So for portions of LA County in the south and then also down into Orange County, we're talking about visibility possibly down to a quarter mile or less in some spots. So give yourself some extra time. Use those low beams, but you can definitely feel the change as we are heading into the next few hours. So highs overall today, we're looking at a little bit more of the 80s versus the 90s like we saw yesterday. So yesterday we had much more 90s, but things are still warm as you head inland. However, we're starting to feel those temperatures slide down just a little bit. So coming up my next weather forecast, I'll tell you when those fall-like conditions will arrive and possibly some rain. Back to you.
All right, Amber, thank you. We also have breaking news right now. A police pursuit ends with a crash, a freeway shutdown, and a blackout in Montebello. This is a live look at the scene. This is at Via Campo in Garfield. And LA County Sheriff's deputies say they started chasing a reckless driving suspect just after midnight in East LA. They pursued the car down the eastbound 60 until that person got off the freeway, then crashed into a power pole at Garfield just before 2 o'clock this morning. The chase briefly shut down the 60 freeway. The crash knocked out power to about 13 customers, and the driver was taken into custody at the scene. The Garfield off-ramp is expected to be closed until noon. Power is expected to be restored by 11 o'clock this morning. So let's go out to our next traffic map. You can see where this is. Again, the police activity impacting the eastbound 60 right at Garfield. It's just the ramp, the off-ramp, that is closed, and you can still see it's not causing a major backup, but I'll let you know as soon as this opens up.
And we have some more breaking news for you in San Bernardino. That's where some people may be missing in a fire at a historic building. Firefighters arrived at what was once the Harris department store at E Street and 2nd just after midnight. They found the 4-story building engulfed in flames. The building's not occupied. Witnesses told firefighters they thought 5 people were still inside. So far, no one has been located. It is the second fire in the building in recent months. We'll have a live report coming up in our next half hour. Well, frustrated Dodger fans in East LA are accusing the Sheriff's Department of being too aggressive after they were tear gassed. Well, now they're demanding answers.
Down, down with occupation.
Down, down with occupation.
Up with liberation.
Up with liberation.
And locals gathered yesterday to demand accountability from the East LA Sheriff's Department. On Sunday, Kcal flew over the intersection of Atlantic and Olympic Boulevards, where Dodger fans set off fireworks and were doing burnouts. Deputies later showed up with tear gas to break up the crowd around 10 p.m. But people who were there say they're still feeling the effects from the gas and claim this is the latest example of deputies mistreating residents.
So we cannot stand by while our loved ones and our friends and community members are attacked again and again in East LA, whether it be our lowrider community, our unhoused community, our people who are just celebrating and gathering. Our communities deserve safety, not the constant threat of violence from those sworn to protect us.
And meantime, the LA County Sheriff's Department says they were prioritizing